going to tell you everything you need to know in order to use the platform. I've taken a look myself and I've used it and made appointments and stuff. And I can tell you for one thing that it's super user friendly. And there's a lot of services in there that you can access that um, maybe are more than you would expect or more than you would think. So, yeah, I'll let Myra go ahead and take it away.
Thanks so much, Andrew. Thank you all for joining. It's nice to meet you. My name is Myra Moran. I am a customer success manager with TimelyCare. I'm located in Richmond, Virginia, so not far from you all. And I'm really excited to share about TimelyCare with you. So, TimelyCare is a virtual mental and medical health platform designed specifically for higher ed. And we have been a, a business since 2017. And this service is absolutely at no cost to you. It's provided by your school, and we provide 24/7 access that, all year long. So whether you're on break or whether you're in school, you're able to access the services in TimelyCare. And so I'm going to go through those today and then show you around the platform. TimelyCare is available through an app or online at timelycare.com. And you have the option to speak to a provider using a video call, or you can use an audio call. We have a number of services from everything from meeting with a healthcare provider, or we also have some self-care resources. So if you're not interested in actually speaking to someone, that's totally fine. We still have resources that are available for you to use. Again, there's no cost to use this service. We will not ask you for any payment information or any insurance information. And it is available 24/7, 365 through the app or online. So I'm going to start with our medical services. So we offer Medical Now, which is an on-demand medical service. There's no limit to the visits you can have through Medical Now or scheduled medical. And then again, this is available 24/7, 365. So you'll choose Medical Now on the platform, and then you will be put in a queue and matched with the first available provider in less than 7 minutes. So if you're not feeling well, you have a cold, maybe you have upper respiratory symptoms, things that would maybe you would need to go to urgent care or maybe even the ER for, you could do that through Medical Now. If you are on a schedule and you need to speak to someone at at a specific time, then you could do scheduled medical. And you can usually get appointments same day or within 2 days. But we do encourage you to use Medical Now for whatever needs that you have. um, Let me see. So great question. And feel free to put questions in the chat. If you do need a prescription, our providers can prescribe through Medical Now. And if you don't have health insurance in order to pay for the prescription, we do also include in the app a prescription discount card. In addition, you can let the provider know, and they will be sure to prescribe a generic prescription if available. And that prescription discount card can be used at multiple pharmacies. It can also be used for any prescription, not just a prescription prescribed by a TimelyCare provider. So great question on that. All right, our next service is our mental health services. So Talk Now is again a 24/7, 365 unlimited on-demand service. This is what we call for emotional support. So Talk Now can be anything from I'm really worried about this test I'm about to take, or I just had a really hard day, or my roommate is driving me crazy, to I feel like I am in a crisis and I need to talk to someone right now. You'll again go through the app and you'll be matched with the first available provider. And these are 30-minute sessions. Again, they're unlimited. And also, Talk Now is available internationally. So if you are traveling at outside the country, you can still access Talk Now. If you have an existing um, uh, uh, disease or chronic illness that you need a prescription for, then depending on the prescription, then yes, you can use Medical Now in order to see a doctor. Because we are a virtual healthcare company, we are not able to prescribe anything that would fall in the controlled substances uh, sphere of things. And if you are needing to see, have an assessment, depending on what's going on, our providers may or may not be able to treat you. But because it does not cost anything and you can access Medical Now within a few minutes, it would maybe worth it just to try it and see it. And if not, our providers can even maybe help you find another doctor in your area if needed. All right, so cover Talk Now. Scheduled counseling is more what you would consider traditional therapy. So these are 60-minute sessions with a licensed behavioral health professional. You're able to choose the person that you want to see and the day and time that you would like to schedule your visit. You get 12 visits per year. You can use these visits any cadence you like. So you could go once a week for 12 weeks. You could go once a month for 12 months. However you and the provider decide is best for you. And these visits reset every August 1st. So you do have those 12 visits to use during the year, and then they'll reset August 1st. You'll notice that there is a pink bar that says integrated crisis support in all of our services. And this is because we are able to support anyone who would be in crisis through our dedicated crisis team. So we can help you no matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on. All right. So next up is psychiatry. I do like to mention psychiatry because it is a service that is provided to you as a student at Washington University of Science and Technology. However, this is a referral only service. So this would be for anyone who would need to access medication along with scheduled counseling. If you already have a psychiatry medication you're taking, then we can help you refill that prescription if needed. And you can talk to the folks on campus in order to get connected with psychiatry, or you can talk to a scheduled counselor. And once you have established a relationship with them, meaning seen them 3 times, they'll be able to refer you to psychiatry. That said, if you already are on a medication and you need a refill of that medication, just let them know, and they can get you connected with the psychiatry service. All right, and then we also have health coaching. So health coaching is going to be for anything that is more wellness related. So sleep management, stress management, time management. If you would like some support around nutrition or exercise, then you can utilize health coaching. Oh, another great question in the chat. You do not need to have any social security number or anything like that to see a timely care provider. They're not going to ask you for your passport or visa information. You will use your Washington University of Science and Technology email address to log into the platform. And then it will ask you for phone number, address, that kind of thing. If you don't have a US based phone number, you are welcome to use a Google number. But that's kind of all that they ask you. And the reason that we ask for an address is so that we can, there's a pharmacy geolocator so that our providers can connect you to the closest pharmacy. So that's why we ask for those pieces of information. Great question. So health coaching is 30-minute sessions. Again, you get to choose your provider and date and time of the session, and these are unlimited as well. So you can work with a health coaching provider as many times as you need to, and definitely recommend to check out that service. We also offer basic needs support. This is a form directly in TimelyCare where you can put in what you need, and one of our caseworkers will reach out to you to make sure that we connect you with the resources that you need. And then our self-care content includes peer community. So this is a safe space for you to go and post whatever is on your mind and to really see that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. This is a place that students are able to post anonymously. It does include all of the students across the United States who are using TimelyCare, and it is monitored via keyword alerts. So that if anything is posted that includes personally identifying information or anything um, that would indicate that the student is in crisis or anything that goes against the community guidelines would be flagged and not posted. And then a member of our team on the back end would reach out to that student to make sure that they are safe and that they are supported in whatever way that they need at that time. But peer community is it's a really dynamic, really encouraging space where students are just talking about things that are going on in their lives, and then also encouraging each other through comments and reactions. And then finally, our self-care content is full of articles, videos, and slides that cover a number of different subjects, everything from stress, relationships, resilience, time management, healthy eating. We also have on-demand yoga and meditation available directly in the self-care content as well, so that you can get support no matter where you are, no matter what time it is throughout the day. All right, so next I'm going to switch over and do a quick platform demo so that I can show you what the platform looks like. So give me just a second. Stop sharing. While I'm switching over, does anyone have any questions about any of the services? Feel free to type them in the chat or come off mute.
While someone might be typing in some questions, I was hoping, can you talk a little bit about what the confidentiality looks like for students using TimelyCare? Like, what kind of information is confidential and what kind of information would be shared with the school, and in what kind of scenario, just so that students can know that?
Great question. Yes. So go ahead and switch over while I'm thinking about it. So TimelyCare is, because it is a healthcare platform, everything that that you share is going to fall under HIPAA, which means that anything that you share related to any of the visits is going to stay between you and your provider, whether that's a medical provider or a mental health care provider. However, our terms and conditions do state that the information you share can be shared back with the school. And we do have an admin platform called TimelyCare where we're sharing student care records back with the school. And this is in order to support students and collaborate on care. But the same rules that would apply if you go to a doctor or a counselor, also apply through TimelyCare and also your campus counseling center. So none of the things that you share are going to be shared outside of those parameters. And let's see.
Yeah, and just to add on top of that, the information that the school can access, first of all, it's not everyone at the school. Um, it's not your instructors, it's not most of the staff. There's really only two or three of us who can access this information. And any information that we access is also confidential. And then um, any the information that we can access is limited. So it's not like a full recap of what happened in your session or personal things you tell. It's more like this student requested basic needs support for childcare resources,
Yeah,
things like that.
it's mostly aggregate reporting,
Hmm.
or the care records are only shared with a licensed clinical member who has shown us their license and said, this is why I need to know this information. And again, it's just to collaborate on the care of the student.
Right. And as of right now, the school does not have any licensed counselors, so none of that information is being shared with any of the staff, just so students have like a full picture of what is and isn't being shared.
Yes, great call out. Thank you. I didn't see anything else in the chat, so we'll move on to the demo of the platform. So again, you'll log in through either downloading the TimelyCare app on your phone, or you can go to timelycare.com/WUST, and then you'll enter your WUST email address. You'll need to fill out a registration form. It's like 7 questions: name, pronouns, gender, phone number, that kind of thing. And literally takes less than 2 minutes, and then you'll be into TimelyCare and you'll be able to access the services. So I'm in a demo account. I always like to caveat that. So if your homepage looks a little different, that's why. But you'll have everything that's available to you in your app or through your login. So over here on the right side is where you can request basic needs, any information about housing, food, transportation, those kind of things. And then also down here is that prescription discount card that I was telling you about, where you can click on this and then present the card at the pharmacy to get a discount on the prescription. Over here on the left is where you can access our self-care resources. You can see the journeys are divided into different subjects. So time management is one, and you can see the different videos, slides, and articles that are available here. And as you click on these, the tracker will increase. You can always go back and rewatch anything that really spoke to you or that you want to refer to again, or reread an article. And then there's also ways to look at new things that we are always adding. We've just added some podcast, also the yoga videos and meditation videos. You can search through the Discover tab. And then if you click all, you'll be able to filter if you just want to look at videos or just articles. You can filter that way. Back to the home page. In order to meet with one of our providers, you can go to the Get Care page and then click on Provider Care. And this is where you'll let us know if you're in the United States or outside the United States. Currently, the only services available outside the United States are the self-care journeys and peer community and Talk Now. Everything else is available throughout the United States. So if you're traveling, you can access all the other services within the United States. We do match you with a provider who is licensed in your state. So we will ask you what state you're in. And then you'll be able to select which service you want. So if you want to use one of the on-demand services like Talk Now, you'll select that. And then you'll click on one of the issues that you're wanting to talk about, and then click next. You'll select if you want a phone call or a video call. You'll be able to put in a new number if you need to. You'll click next. And then once you confirm the details of your visit, you will be able to navigate out of the app, and then you'll get a text when it's your turn and someone has you've been matched with someone to have your Talk Now or Medical Now visit. I'm not going to hit confirm because this is a demo account. I'm going to cancel and go back, and I'll show you how to do a scheduled visit. And let me check. All right, got some questions in the chat. So this is not insurance for students. It is available without insurance, and it is unlimited for all services except for scheduled counseling. Scheduled counseling is 12 visits per year, and those are going to reset every August, but you get to decide the cadence of the of the um, of the scheduled counseling visits. So that is a great question about a list of participating pharmacies. Um, let me get back to you on that. I believe that most pharmacies will accept the discount card, and it is through GoodRx. So I think you could probably check there and see as well.
Yeah, to my understanding, GoodRx is accepted at pretty much every major pharmacy, CVS, Walgreens,
Mhm.
the grocery store, everywhere.
Yeah. Um, So great question about and clarification of, yes, this allows you to connect with doctors for free, but we don't provide free labs or screenings or free medications. So that is a great clarifying point. Thank you. But no, you do not need access or insurance to access TimelyCare or any of the services available in TimelyCare. All right, so going back to getting care through a provider scheduled session, again, you have to tell us where you are so that we can match you with the right type of provider and the right provider. So for scheduled services, let's look at counseling. This is where, again, we'll ask you what you want to be seen for, and then if you want a phone call or a video call. And then at this point, you'll be able to see the providers that are available. And these providers are always going to be listed by first available. So Andrew Schlimp should have the first available visit, but you can also look and see more details about the provider. And so you can see, kind of some basic demographics, and then you can read their bio, you can see their diagnostic experience, and then you can see their community experience. So we give you this information so that you are able to select a provider you feel is going to best match your needs, your personality, who you feel you're going to connect with, because we know that that's really important when you're meeting with a therapist or a coach. So I'm going to click on Andrew so we can see his first available. And unlike traditional therapy, where you may need to see someone, from nine or within business hours, 9 to 5, many of our providers have hours that are available outside those times. So nights, evenings, weekends as well. So it looks like Matthew has a 9 a.m. available on Wednesday. So I can select that, click next. You'll always get this pop-up to remind you that if you need to reschedule a visit or cancel a visit, you need to do it 24 hours or more before it's scheduled. Otherwise, you're going to lose that visit. So totally fine if you have to cancel or reschedule. We just ask that you do it 24 hours or more in advance. And then once all of these details look good to me, I'll click confirm. And then I'll see that visit at the top of the screen or the top of the app. You will also get reminders via text and phone, reminding you about the visit, giving you plenty of opportunity to change it or cancel it if you need to. And then the visit will be set. I'm not going to click confirm because I'm not actually scheduling this visit. I'm going to cancel and go back to my my home screen. So one second. Yes, all of the visits through TimelyCare are free. There is no limit to visits except for scheduled counseling. You get 12 visits per year, and those are going to reset every August 1st. And then if you need to reschedule a visit or cancel a visit, we ask you do it 24 hours in advance so that you don't lose that visit. And if you need help, then you can go to the account section and to our help center, and you can contact us via phone or message us right in the app. And our customer support team is really great about making sure you have all that you need. If you need to find a specific provider, you need help canceling or rescheduling a session, all that's available in the app. And then the messages section is where you're going to see a visit summary. After every visit, you're going to have a visit summary of that visit, letting you know what you talked about with the provider, any next steps that are going to need to be taken. So you can always refer back to this section for those notes. And I feel like there was one other thing that I was going to let you know about the app, but I think that might be it. Um, all right. Any other questions I can answer?
I did want to add, if you're looking for the prescription discount card in the app, I believe it's on the home page if you scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you can just show it at the pharmacy.
Yes, that's right. And you'll just, yeah, when you click on it in the app, it'll download the card, and then you can, save it so that it's easily accessible when you go to the pharmacy. Yeah. So reminder again, you can download the app or go to timelycare.com and then enter your school email address in order to register. You only have to register one time, and then you'll be good to go. And then you'll be able to utilize the services available. We won't ask you for any insurance information. We won't ask you for any identification, and no credit card information as well. But
Myra, can you talk a little bit about how to request translation services?
great question. Yes. So we do have translation services. We have a language line that has over 100 different languages. And so when you're in a visit, you'll see a button that says language line or request an interpreter. And then you'll click on that button and you'll be able to select the language that you would like interpretation services with. And then the interpreter will be brought into the visit with you. This is available via video visits and also, um, I believe phone visits as well, but I know video visits for sure.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Does anybody else have questions for Myra? Or me, I guess, but Myra would be able to answer them better.
I don't have a question, but I just want to say thank you very much. This is an amazing service and benefit for us international students here at West. And I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative as not that I'm a sickly person, but it's scary to be in a foreign country and knowing that like even American citizens find healthcare unaffordable. As a foreigner, like even more unaffordable. So this is truly amazing and just a huge thank you from all of us.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so lovely of you to say, and that is yeah what Timely Care is here for. We're here to support you and make this big. I mean, college and everything is it's a lot, and so we want to help you be well and thrive, and that's why we are here. But thank you so much. That was lovely.
And yeah, use it. Use TimelyCare. Use it as much as you want to, because it's free and you have access to it 24/7. Um, okay, if anybody else has questions, you can always email the Center for Student Success or myself. And if we don't have the answer, we can always get the answer from Myra over at TimelyCare. So thank you so much for coming, Myra. This has been super informative. And I think that our students are really going to benefit, our staff are really going to benefit. And yeah, we're excited to launch TimelyCare and get everybody registered. So thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
coming to
I
talk to us.
appreciate the opportunity.